August summer breeze blurs outside as the wayfaring daughter arrives. You left us for so long, but you're here now. We can't hide the tears in our eyes. I know you suffered long, and you needed some time just to be on your own. The days have come and gone, and it's clear now there really ain't no place like home. And you fly like a dove.
get where we belong. We had the shortest time.